nobody in our league should be facing any sort of racism, hurtful, disrespectful, hateful comments and threats. Those aren't fans, those are trolls, and it's a real disservice to the people in our league, the organization, the WNBA. But there are a lot of really good fans, whether they've been fans for 20 plus years or whether they're new fans in our league. I think continuing to uplift this league in a very positive light is the best thing that we can do. There are so many great players, there's so many great teams, there are so many positive storylines that can be written and celebrated, and for me, that's why I became a fan of this league, is these people were my idols. I grew up wanting to be like them. I think continuing to uplift and, represent this league in a positive way is the best thing that we can do. Playing at home in front of, these fans in the way the young girls just, dangle over the side of the rails and are so happy and people are crying and you understand the impact that you're having on people's lives, and that's what's so cool about it for myself. A huge learning opportunity for myself. I learned a lot about myself as a basketball player, as a person, being resilient when your back's up against the wall. I feel like the best thing that I've tried to live by is like to just be the same person that I am off the court, whether I'm, leaving my apartment every single day or whether I'm here sitting in front of all of you. I've tried to approach it in the same exact manner that I can and treat everybody with the same amount of respect that I can, to try to build really good relationships with people. And obviously some days are going to be tougher than others and some days are going to be amazing. That's just life. But I feel very thankful. I wouldn't change anything for the world. We were in situations that were tough. We became more resilient. It didn't always go our way, but it helped us become more resilient in the end.
Making an impact on this community, having a lot of fun, enjoying it, interacting with our fans. I think our fans will come to find, whether they're new or whether they've been Fever fans, how amazing this organization is and how much they care and support women's basketball.
She's really inspiring. She's my idol, and maybe when I grow up, I'll take her number.
It's really fun because we all laugh and joke around, and then when something happens, we stick up for each other.
She's a part of the team now. She's their shooter now.
Clark says her mission is bigger than basketball, and that hope of little girls working their way up to the big league while being appreciated is part of the legacy she wants to leave.
The biggest thing is just continue to be yourself. I think that was the biggest thing when I was growing up. My parents allowed me to have a lot of confidence in myself. They never told me I couldn't accomplish anything. I grew up playing basketball with the boys, and to me, I never thought that was different or weird. It was just what I did. I went out there, I competed hard. I feel like that's a lot of the reason I am who I am today.
She's the biggest inspiration for me. It motivated me so much to push past my limits.
It's a matter if the parents can keep up with the kids right now. It kind of seems they want to be in the gym all the time because of Caitlin Clark.
I tried to practice every day after school in my backyard. I want to be on Iowa and be like her.
Inspiring on and off the court is what sets Caitlin Clark apart.
With her in the league, 5 games into it, we sold more merch than us all of last year. No matter how we feel about the attention she's getting, our is being sold. People are watching us now. The fact that she's making the league more popular for the masses, it's benefiting you guys. Everyone's a sold-out arena seeing that. The girls who are actually playing, we get to see you now. She can't sign every deal, so that means it has a trickle-down effect, right? Every loaf of bread she gets, some slices is coming off. Someone has to get that slice. Before there was no loaf. Absolutely. There was crumbs. Yeah. Loaves are coming now. Be excited.
Hey there. Ready to find out how Caitlin Clark bullies were left speechless after hearing WNBA's promise to Caitlin Clark? This week, we're diving into the WNBA's powerful commitment to Caitlin and what it means for her future and the future of women's basketball. 1. Caitlin Clark, the new face of women's basketball. Caitlin Clark has quickly become a standout in women's basketball, known for her killer three-point shots, insane scoring averages, and competitive drive. Whether you're already a fan or new to her story, you'll be amazed by how her journey has transformed the sport. Not only has Caitlin helped her team reach incredible heights, but her style and energy have inspired a whole new generation of players. However, with her rise to fame, Caitlin has faced her share of critics and even bullies who try to downplay her achievements or put her under unnecessary scrutiny. But here's the kicker. The WNBA sees something special in her and isn't afraid to stand by her side. Recently, the WNBA made an incredible promise to Caitlin, showing the world that she's not just another player, but a future icon. This move is changing the game, not just for Caitlin, but for every young woman watching her success. This promise silenced her bullies, leaving them speechless and proving that Caitlin is here to stay and make an impact. 2. The WNBA's promise, building a brighter future. So, what exactly did the WNBA promise Caitlin Clark that left her critics reeling? This pledge isn't just about personal support. It signals a broader commitment to change within the league. The WNBA's promise to Caitlin is rooted in creating real, sustainable opportunities for rising talents like hers. They're committed to investing in young players, promoting the visibility of female athletes, and ensuring that up-and-coming stars have access to the resources, training, and mentorship they need to thrive and reach their full potential. For Caitlin, this is a true game changer. This isn't just about highlighting one player. It's about creating a legacy and a movement that will last. By publicly standing behind Caitlin, the WNBA shows they see her as a future leader in the sport, one who can inspire a new generation of fans and athletes alike. Caitlin's influence on the game is undeniable, and the WNBA's promise is a powerful acknowledgement of her hard work, resilience, and impact both on and off the court. This support also demonstrates that the WNBA is focused on expanding the platform of women's basketball, making it more inclusive and prominent. By backing Caitlin, the WNBA is making a bold statement that they're not only committed to Caitlin's individual success, but to growing the entire sport of women's basketball. This promise isn't just a personal win for Caitlin. It's a significant victory for women's sports, pushing forward the visibility and respect that female athletes deserve. 3. Silencing the haters. Caitlin's response to critics. Despite Caitlin Clark's impressive skills and success, she's faced her share of critics who seem determined to tear her down. Whether it's doubting her abilities or comparing her unfavorably to others, Caitlin has had to tune out a lot of noise. But rather than let it bring her down, she responded with grace and strength. The WNBA's promise has only strengthened Caitlin's resolve, empowering her to silence her critics with her performance on the court. Instead of reacting to every piece of criticism, she lets her game do the talking. This approach speaks volumes and has helped her earn respect from fans and players alike. Caitlin has made it clear that she's here to stay and focused on her goals, no matter what the naysayers might say. Thanks to the WNBA's support, Caitlin has a powerful platform to continue doing what she loves without letting negativity distract her. Her ability to stay focused, coupled with the league's endorsement, is a big part of what left her critics speechless. It shows that Caitlin's future in the game is bright and that she's got the backing she needs to keep proving everyone wrong. 4. How Caitlin's success is inspiring the next generation. Caitlin Clark's journey isn't just a personal triumph, it's a beacon of inspiration for young players everywhere. Seeing Caitlin rise to the top, despite facing adversity, sends a strong message to girls watching her. They see that, just like Caitlin, they can overcome challenges, ignore the haters, and shine on the court. The WNBA's promise to Caitlin goes beyond her own success. It's about building a legacy. By giving her the spotlight, the league is sending a message that young girls' dreams of playing basketball professionally are valid and worth fighting for. Caitlin's story inspires younger players to push their limits, practice their shots, and believe in their potential. Her journey is proof that hard work pays off, and the support she's receiving from the WNBA tells future generations that they too will have champions rooting for them. Caitlin is paving the way for a new era in women's basketball, where athletes are celebrated, not torn down. Her story is proof that the next generation has incredible role models to look up to. 5. The impact of the WNBA's promise on women's sports. Women's sports have often been overshadowed, but moves like the WNBA's promise to Caitlin Clark are changing the narrative. This commitment shines a light on the growth and future potential of women's basketball, challenging outdated views and encouraging broader support for female athletes. By standing by Caitlin, the WNBA is addressing the gender disparity in sports, showing they're ready to support their athletes in ways that count. This kind of endorsement not only benefits Caitlin, but also helps strengthen the league's credibility. With this promise, the WNBA is making a statement. Female athletes deserve the same level of respect, investment, and opportunities as their male counterparts. The impact of this commitment stretches far beyond basketball courts. It's a call for a more inclusive sports culture where talent is recognized, regardless of gender. Caitlin's story and the WNBA's response serve as a wake-up call for other leagues and organizations to follow suit. Women's sports are on the rise, and Caitlin Clark is at the forefront of this movement. 6. Caitlin Clark's future. What's next? With the WNBA's promise in her corner, Caitlin Clark's future is brighter than ever. The big question is, what's next for this young basketball star who has already achieved so much at such a young age? Caitlin's journey is far from over. In fact, it feels like it's only just beginning. With the backing of the WNBA, she's equipped to elevate her game to entirely new heights. She's ready to push boundaries, break records, and lead her team to even greater achievements. Whether it's setting new scoring records, making historic playoff runs, or building an even larger fan base, Caitlin is poised for an extraordinary career filled with monumental milestones. The promise she received from the WNBA isn't just about her immediate success, it's about paving a path for the future. Caitlin now has an incredible opportunity to shape the landscape of women's basketball. She can do more than simply win games. She can become a voice and advocate for young female athletes who look up to her. Caitlin's story demonstrates that when young talent is given the right support and resources, they can transcend the sport and leave a lasting legacy that inspires others. This endorsement from the WNBA is also a huge motivator for Caitlin. She's more driven than ever to achieve her dreams and continue to expand the possibilities of what's achievable in women's basketball. With the league's unwavering support, Caitlin has a powerful platform to keep pushing her limits and making an impact. The WNBA's commitment is not just a recognition of her talent, it's a promise that Caitlin's journey, influence, and leadership in the game are just beginning. She's set to become an icon, and the sports world is watching closely, eager to see just how far she'll go. 7. Caitlin Clark, a role model for resilience and determination. One of the most remarkable aspects of Caitlin Clark's journey is her resilience. In a world where critics and skeptics are quick to judge, Caitlin has proven that resilience and determination can overcome negativity and doubt. She has shown time and again that true strength is about staying focused on what matters, despite the distractions and pressures. This strength has transformed her into a powerful role model, not just for her fans, but for anyone facing obstacles or feeling weighed down by criticism. Caitlin's journey is a testament to the fact that with resilience, there are no limits to what you can achieve. Her path hasn't been easy. Every step of the way, Caitlin has had to contend with doubt, pressure, and sometimes even outright criticism. But rather than allowing these challenges to discourage her, Caitlin has used them as fuel to become even stronger. Her focus on self-belief, along with her commitment to hard work, has turned every setback into a stepping stone toward success. It's her unwavering dedication to her goals that has inspired countless fans, proving that you can accomplish incredible things when you trust in your abilities and refuse to let others define you. The WNBA's promise to Caitlin is a well-deserved acknowledgement of her resilience. This commitment goes beyond her skills on the court. It celebrates her as a symbol of perseverance. Caitlin has shown that if you refuse to let setbacks hold you back, you can reach new heights. By standing with her, the WNBA is sending a powerful message to anyone who may doubt Caitlin's abilities. Resilience is the real victory, and Caitlin Clark is its true champion. This partnership emphasizes that Caitlin is more than an athlete. She's a beacon of hope for those who dare to rise above adversity. And there you have it. Caitlin Clark's bullies were left speechless after the WNBA made a powerful promise to stand by her. Caitlin's story isn't just about basketball, it's about resilience, inspiration, and the future of women's sports. Stay tuned as she continues to make waves, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on Caitlin and other inspiring athletes.